Dear cadets, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. It's Ghulam Isdan, Associate Professor of Statistics from Borishal Cadet College to have a delivery on online class with you. You know your normal classes are disrupted due to the worldwide crisis COVID-19, but we can't sit idle, indicating that problems. That is why we have arranged these online classes so that your normal learning process may continue at a satisfactory level. Today, I have designed my class on the topic vital statistics. Okay, boys, let's start from. To give an idea about vital statistics. Learning outcomes. After this lesson, cadets will be able to explain the dependency ratio, sex ratio, explain the population density and distribution, and also explain the crude birth rate, crude death rate, and population growth. Dear cadets, through the picture, we can see that the old man and the child depend on the young working man. Dear cadets, here again we can see that the old aged persons and kids necessarily depend on the young ones. So the aged persons and kids are dependent, whereas the young ones are taking the loads of them. So the dependency ratio is, this is the number of adults divided by the number of people they have to work for. Dear cadets, here 1:1 means for every adult there is one dependent, and 1:2 means 2 dependents for every adult. Dear cadets, dependency ratio. The ratio between the number of dependents and the number of peoples in the potential labor force. Dependents means anyone above or below the working age. Now, young dependents equal to YD, that is anyone younger than 15, and old depends equal to OD, that is anyone 65 and older. So the dependency ratio equal to YD plus OD divided by people of working age into 100. Dear cadets, now the formula of dependency ratio. The total dependency ratio equal to number of dependents, that is aged 0 to 14 and above 65, divided by total population, that is aged 15 to 64 into 100. Dear cadets, dependency ratio D equal to P of 0 to 14 plus P of 65 plus divided by P of 15 to 64. P of 0 to 14 means the number of children whose age is 0 to 14. P of 65 plus means the number of population over 65 years. And finally, P of 15 to 64 means number of people whose age between 15 to 64. Dear cadets, through the picture, we may come to know that sex ratio relates to the sex composition between men and women. Now, the sex composition of a population. Tools for describing the sex composition. Sex ratio equal to number of males divided by number of females into 100. Here, sex structure equal to sex ratio for each group. Dear cadets, the sex ratio is the ratio of males to females in a population. Now, how we can calculate the sex ratio? We know that sex ratio equal to population of males divided by population of females into 100. Cadets, sex ratio is defined as the number of females per 1,000 males. One of the basic demographic characteristics of the population is the sex composition. In any study of population, analysis of the sex composition plays a vital role. Now, sex ratio SR equal to male divided by female into 100. So, M divided by F into 100. Dear cadets, through the picture, we can see that there are some cities and the corresponding population per square kilometers are given. Dear cadets, again, from the very picture, we may come to know that the population density. Now, the population density is the number of individuals that live in a defined area Population density is a measurement of the number of individuals living in a defined space. Scientists can calculate the population density. Population density equal to number of individuals divided by area. Dear cadets, now we can clear that the population density equal to number of people divided by land area. Now, crude birth rate. Dear cadets, what is crude birth rate? Crude birth rate CBR equal to total number of births divided by total population into thousands. That is the number of live births per 1,000 people in a population. It does not take into account the age and the sex structure of the population. Here given the births and total population, so we can easily calculate the crude birth rate. Dear cadets, therefore the formula for crude birth rate is crude birth rate equal to number of births per year divided by total population into 1,000. Here is example. Here the total births equal to 3,250 and the total population equal to 2,23,000. By putting the value, we can easily calculate the crude birth rate. Here, after calculating the crude birth rate, we get crude birth rate equal to 14.57. So there were 14.57 births for every 1,000 people in a city. So the crude birth rate equal to total number of births in a year divided by total population of the city or country into 1,000. Dear cadets, what is crude birth rate? Crude birth rate is the child births per 1,000 people per year. This is a common measure of fertility for a given population. Crude birth rate equal to B divided by P into 1,000. Here B equal to total birth, P equal to total population. Now, crude death rate, dear cadets. What is crude death rate? Crude death rate equal to total number of deaths divided by total population into 1,000. Here, crude death is given and the total population is given. So we can easily calculate the crude death rate. Dear cadets, how to calculate crude death rate? Crude death rate equal to number of deaths per year divided by total population into 1,000. Here is example. Here the number of deaths equal to 4,000 and the total population equal to 260. Therefore, the crude death rate equal to 2. So there were 2 deaths for every 1,000 people in the city. Crude death rate, dear cadets. Crude death rate is defined as the total number of deaths in a calendar year per 1,000 mid-year estimated population. Crude death rate CDR equal to D by P into K. Here D equal to total number of deaths registered during the calendar year and P equal to total mid-year estimated population or the total population of the middle of the year, that is as on 1st July. And K a constant usually taken as 1,000. So crude death rate equal to D divided P into 1,000. Here D equal to total death and P equal to total population. Dear cadets, now the definition of population growth. Population growth is change in a population over time, or the change in the number of individuals in a population per unit time. Population growth rate is the rate at which the number of individuals in a population increases. Population growth defined as population growth means the change in the population size. The rate of population growth means the change of population size in a given unit of time, usually 1 year. Population size is affected by the birth rate, the death rate, the immigration, and the immigration. So population change equal to birth plus immigration minus death minus immigration. Dear cadets, population growth math. Change in population equal to birth minus death. Here B equal to per capita birth rate, D equal to per capita death rate, N equal to number of individuals. So rate of population growth equal to B minus D. So the natural growth rate equal to crude birth rate minus crude death rate. Then any question? Dear cadets, here is your homework. The data is given. And the question number A is define dependency ratio. Question number B, what is mean by ZRR equal to NRR? Explain. Question number C, determine the crude immigration rate and the crude immigration rate of the given stem. Question D, is Cadet Imtiaz's comments correct? Evaluate with analyzing the stem. Okay, dear cadets, thank you for your sincere participation of my class. I think you will view it again at your own convenience. Another significant point, dear cadets, you must bear in your mind that you are now passing a very crucial moment. COVID-19 has made our life unstable. You should be serious enough to cope up this situation with mass care and responsibility. Please don't go outside at any rate. Remain confined completely within your own residence. Enjoy the prolonged vacation and make your study regularly. Spend your pleasant moments with your parents, brothers, and sister at your own residence. Stay home and fine, dear cadets. Thank you.